and I've been through here on and off, but never sort of really seriously looking at it, you know.
Yeah.
And this is the way home. But I'd be down there, I'd have had the jackhammer in there because they've got extension leads.
Yeah, you would take all this out underneath, right?
Take
and
all,
then you
yep.
just give it a little pick
You
up top.
take it all out here,
Try to catch it.
take it up there, and then you just bring that down and so that you can just pull it down instead of bloody knocking it down with a jackhammer or a pick.
Yep.
There is a risk involved, don't get me wrong.
Of course.
Mines are mines, and there's dirt, and unless you've got x-ray vision, I don't know how you can see into it and say, no, there's no faults there, nothing's going to happen. It can happen, and that's false roof.
Yeah.
That's the true roof, that's a false roof.
Yep. That looks like you just pull it down
You
almost.
can. Now look, black touch.
Yeah. Thick
Let's cop
sand.
that for bloody black. Friggin' scary.
Wow.
I know it's crumbly, but you only need to find one stone,
Yeah.
and it's worth dollars. Big dollars.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little bit of red on top of that. You're
Yes.
talking 10 grand a carat.
That's it.
Get a 5 carat stone, that's 50 grand.
And a 5 carat stone is not very big.
No.
Doesn't matter where you live. Register the claim. As long as you keep paying your bloody registration fees, you can come over here once a year and mine the bloody thing.
Yeah.
And nobody can do jack shit about it. Because that's your right, you know, as long as you're working it.
Yeah.
But once upon a time, if I knew you had a good mine, and you weren't working it according to the rules, I could go to Mineral Resources and say, mine number so-and-so is not being worked, I want it.
Oh.
Okay, it's yours. But now what they do is they'll write to the owner and say, if you don't work your mine, we will take it off you and give it to somebody else. So what do? Oh, okay, so you run down there, they don't give a bugger and you don't have a mine, but you're here, so they say, yeah, well, he's mining it now, so you can't have it. But you could do that, and it was quite legal to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of people made money, because they knew I had a good mine that was producing good money. Then I'd go back to Sydney or something for a holiday,
Yeah.
and they'd just jump in on you and say, oh, but you've got to be able to prove that you were actually mining it. That was like it. But the trouble with that system is you normally you would start, that's what we call the toe dirt, because it's near your toes.
Okay.
Right, and you usually take that out and work your way up,
So you can break it down.
and you can break it, you dig in there and then you can break it down.
Yep.
And then if you do find anything, you don't have to go pulling all that out, but if you find stuff, with the way this is, you've got to get up in there
Now you gotta climb in
and
there.
lean in there and dig in there to get the bloody stuff. You see the seam of
Yep.
potch?
Oh, yeah.
It still goes, there it is there, see?
Oh.
Flows right around. There's more there. And so it goes, and there it follows up there, but it just disappears. And so they're dug in and they've gone in there. But that's another dead hole.
Yeah.
But you can see
And then
the
it'll usually be, yeah.
patterns, the colour, you know, you can see where the opal is, where the potch is forming.
Pretty much be right on top of that layer, right? And not.
Pretty well,
not,
yeah.
Not so much in it,
Yeah,
but more on top of it.
there, in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can see the glint, just. So it's sort of in there, it's not
Yeah.
here, it's not there, it's just
Yeah, it's
in
not,
there.
it's not down toward the bottom of it.